Okay, boys. It's February 24th. We're gonna be setting with the new script that we have pulled up. So let's see how how we do this. The goal is try to book at least 5 to 6 qualified proper meetings. Okay. We got Nero gum over here. We're gonna pop this shit right now. And we're gonna get to it, bro. All right. Let me get this script up. Okay, we're gonna call Michael.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please.
Let me double dial this again.
Call has been forwarded to.
I'm just leaving him a little note that I just tried to reach out. His shit went in voicemail. This guy didn't pick up. Well, do you know what I should do? But what sounds interesting. I normally pay 10% per sign job for leads, but how does your plan work? All right, let me call this guy up.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Vishay Remodeling.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
This Bob, can I help you?
Hey Tom, what's up, man? My assistant Emma, she recently texted you regarding some more remodeling work. Does that ring a bell?
Could have.
Yeah, I see your response. That's why I'm kind of calling. I'm actually the owner of the company. We work with remodelers all across the US. We're not calling from Angie's or Thumbtack or Home Advisor. We're completely private and separate, man.
Okay, she texted me. You guys are the ones that are selling leads appointments.
Yeah, appointments. Yeah, yeah. So I just wanted to give you a call about that.
I text her back telling her that most of the time the way I work, leads that I purchase is off of signed contracts.
Okay.
You would supply the customer that's looking for the work. I win 98% of what I bid.
Okay.
So
I like that.
What I do is right now, the way I've been doing my leads is anybody that gives me a lead, I pay 10%. So if it's a $10,000 job, I add $1,000 onto the job for you, for the lead you sent me, and then I, as soon as I sign the contract and I get the deposit, the 1,000 goes to you.
I see. That's okay. And is this like a third party company that you're working with, or is this like
No, I own this company. I own a company called Draft Busters. We do everything but lay carpet and stain hardwood floors.
Okay. And these leads, yeah. So these leads that your people are giving you, is this like another third party company where you're getting these leads from, or is this just like people with connections and stuff like that?
People with connections,
Okay.
realtors, doing real estate work. I do make readies. I do flips. I do kitchen remodels, bathroom remodels, hardwood floors, tile floors, vinyl floors, concrete work. I can do pretty much anything.
Okay, I see. So what I'm here to do, I just want to get some more context on like how you guys get more work coming in. So right now, is it kind of just word of mouth and and these guys with connections kind of just getting work your way, or
Yeah.
okay. Have you tried anything else in the past before, or is it always just been that?
always done word of mouth. I closed my company down back in, would have been about 2004, 2005. I worked 14 years for a national insulation company.
Mm-hmm.
We had 500 salespeople out, and I ran 64 guys across the country.
Okay.
I did 32 jobs a day, 2-man crews.
Okay.
I did that. I closed my company down before that. The wife was like, she didn't want me chasing work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted me to go back into the business, and work for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So did that for 14 years and got laid off from there about 4 months ago.
Uh-huh.
They went from doing $10 million a year in the Northeast here, where I'm in the Philly area,
Mm-hmm.
to doing like $1 million, $2 million. Salespeople just the sales firm we were using for doing cold calling and stuff like that changed the way they did business.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't want to do it that way anymore. And we were giving away cars and trips and everything else to the highest salespeople.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted us to give away more for the work.
Right.
And when we started pulling back on the giveaways a little bit, they decided that they were going to go a different direction with our business model.
Mm.
So they stopped selling our products.
Right. Okay.
So everything kind of fell off, and so I've opened the company back up. I just rebuilt my website. I'm working with Google right now to get voice activated and all that crazy horse shit. All the new stuff that nobody that I wouldn't know anything about right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, only because I haven't been in the market.
Mm-hmm.
So, give me 1 second. Was trying to do something when you called me. Huh. Oh, okay. It's still frozen. That's what I've been doing.
Right.
And right now I've been doing mainly work that's come from 2 or 3 different realtors.
Uh-huh.
I bid out a fourplex I was going to do for a guy, and it ended up, he wanted it done one way, and when I looked at it, it was like, yeah, that's not going to work, and this is the way we need to do it, and send them all the information.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about $15,000 more than what he wanted to invest.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, spent 3 weeks working on that bid, and ended up, because he said how motivated he was to do the job and all.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it happens with anybody.
Right.
Just been like, I'm booked for the next 10 days.
Okay.
I'm not booked out that far.
Uh-huh.
So I'm looking for leads.
Okay.
Depending on what guys have. I mean,
Right.
A lot of guys are doing a lot of specialty work. We do fence leads, we do deck leads,
Uh-huh.
we do kitchen leads, we do bathroom leads. Well, that's fine. I do all of those.
Right.
So what am I supposed to do? Sign with 9 different companies? So I've been, and then there's the companies out there. Well, give us $199. We'll give you 60 leads. 60 leads a month. No, you're giving me 60 leads, which may come out to be 30 appointments or 10 appointments. But how many of those are signed? You want to guarantee me work? I'll put more money into your company than you know what to do.
Right.
I got a buddy that owns a window company. I got a buddy that owns a garage door company. I got a buddy. I've been networking for 40 years.
Mm-hmm. Right. So just to get like a little recap. So most of it's kind of like word of mouth. And is the Google thing active right now, or is it just like something that's in progress?
Oh no, my Google's up. When we started 3 weeks, we'd spent about 5 weeks.
Okay.
I got a guy that came in, built my website for me, has been working on getting Google optimized. I had 1 5-star review.
Mm-hmm.
I never worried 13, 14 years ago, never worried about reviews.
Right.
I was doing $180,000 a year, $250,000 a year. Wasn't thinking twice about it.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't care.
Right.
Don't need, I work out of my home with my sons.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't need a whole lot of money. We were all making a good living. And, I'd have some months that were $80,000, $100,000.
Right.
And I'd have other months that were $20,000. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why the wife started bitching.
Yeah.
Plus I wasn't paying Social Security.
Right.
I worked almost 13 to 15 years without paying Social Security.
Oh,
So
wow.
my Social Security was in a shitter.
Right.
So now I'm back up at max Social Security again. And, so I'm 63 years old. I have two boys that work for me that are one's in his 30s, one's in his 40s.
Mm-hmm.
I have a cousin that works for me that's in his 30s. And, we're good at what we do.
Mm-hmm.
We roll jobs pretty regular. And as I said, I run a 98% sales rate.
Right.
If you give me a lead and that lead is active, that guy is definitely looking to do work.
Okay.
I'm going to sell that work.
Perfect. And then within the next 1 to 3 weeks, if I send you some bathrooms, you're able to take that on. You got some, crews and stuff, all that stuff in place,
Oh, yeah.
right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
If you
So,
send me work, I got manpower that can do it over the next couple weeks.
okay, perfect. So on average per week, like how many estimates do you kind of see on average per week?
Right now, as I said, been back open about 5 weeks. I'm estimating 3 jobs a week.
Three jobs a week. Okay. And then when you go and sit down, talk to the homeowner, talk with these guys, do these guys kind of seem serious about getting the project done, or do you run into a bunch of like price shoppers?
I get a lot of tire kickers.
Okay.
A lot of tire kickers.
Okay.
And that's been the problem.
All right.
10 years ago I was running 98%.
Mhm.
Now I'm getting 80% tire kickers.
Yeah.
And even though I'm giving, the average window sells for $1,300 a piece. I sell them for $1,000 to $1,100 a piece.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't have the overhead, so I can sell them cheaper and still make the same profit that
Mhm.
these guys are making. And homeowners will take your pricing and then a prime example, just went in and looked at an attic for a guy. And
Right.
the attic turned into, we're going to get a home equity loan and we want to do the attic, the kitchen, all
Uh-huh.
new siding, all new roofing,
Mhm.
and insulate.
Right.
Great. I can do all that. We need a rough number. I said, rough number is going to be about 75, 80,000,
Mhm.
depending on what you want to spend on your kitchen.
Right.
The big things, your kitchen and your bath. They're like, we want to get the house where it's up and ready. So when we retire, they're in their 40s. When we retire, we never have to worry about any of this.
Right.
Hey, that's all great.
Right.
My going rate for the attic is $7,200. I'll do it for $68 for you right now. We'll start the project next week. And they were like, oh no, we're just looking to get pricing. This might not happen for a year to 18 months. And I'm like, dude, I just took a half a day off work.
Yeah, nah.
Doing other stuff to come look at your project because you were serious. And this was a friend.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, well, the wife manages the money. And what's going on is we got a daughter that just graduated college. She's beginning in nursing.
Uh-huh.
And, John Hopkins Hospital just hired her part-time, and we don't know when she's going to get benefits. So until she's off of our medical, then we'll be saving $600 a month. We're not going to go for the loan.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me that my whole livelihood depends on when your daughter gets off of medical?
Yeah.
I said, and then they were like, we'd like to get some more fixed pricing so we can get, and I'm like, look, I do work with Hearth, and I'm like, I've got financing available.
Mm-hmm.
I can get you all the financing you want that range between 7 and 12%.
Right.
You tell me what you want to do, and we'll work But until you're ready, when are you going to be ready to pull your loan? As
Right.
soon as my daughter gets off of medical. Well, then
Ah.
call me when your daughter gets off medical.
Right. Yeah.
Because the prices are going to change
Yeah.
at least 3 times this year
Yeah.
on what they were looking at. They were looking at windows, doors, siding, roofing, and insulation. Insulation gets a bump every spring, every fall. They
Right.
raise their prices.
Right.
Windows once or twice a year, doors once or twice a year, siding, prices go up at least 3 times a year.
Right. Yeah. So it
You
all
know-
fluctuates. Yeah.
Yeah, roofing goes up with petroleum products. Depending on what petroleum's costing, roofing goes up and down.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I can't give you guaranteed pricing
Right.
that might even be available in 30 days.
Exactly.
let alone a
Exactly.
year. So, and that's the kind of people I'm bumping into right now.
Okay. And how long has that been going on for?
5 weeks.
Okay.
I've only been estimating work again for the last 5 weeks.
Okay.
I'm doing about 10 grand a month right now.
Okay.
I'm
So
keeping 2 of us afloat right now.
okay. So when you run into these unqualified people, what have you kind of done to kind of prevent that? Have you tried vetting these guys over the phone or something like that? Or
I start off with a phone call.
uh-huh.
I do an interview. I see how serious they are. 90%. Oh, we're serious. We're serious. Your price is right. We're serious.
Uh-huh.
And as I said, you get out there to the house, you do the walkthrough, you give them a price, you give them their alternatives, you find out what they want, you take a day to write their quote, and then they burn you.
Mm.
I've been doing. I got a realtor, advanced realting that I've been doing a lot of flip work for.
Mhm.
Tenants move out, I move in, redo the whole house, make it all nice and pretty in a week so
Mhm.
he can rent it. I got another guy over in Jersey that I've been doing a lot of. I just did a 3-story fire escape for him,
Mhm.
and he's the guy. His brother was the guy that had the fourplex that
Right.
only wanted to spend $35,000, and I mean, we were turning a fourplex into a 5-plex, and he wanted to put 5 brand new heaters and 5 brand new water heaters in, and only wanted to spend $35,000.
Wow. That's these prices are like these guys don't understand it.
I was like, well, this was his first ever flip. His brother kept telling him, you can't do it for
Uh-huh.
those numbers. But he was bound and determined that he could. And then after I did a serious walkthrough on the property,
Mhm.
showed him everything he had to do. He had prices for 150, 180, and I was in at 98.
Mhm.
And he was like, I can't. I was like, I know you can't. Because then on top of that, the bank's involved now. The property's in foreclosure. So you're buying the property from the bank. I said, how much are you saving on that? I mean, this property's been abandoned for 8 years.
Right.
I said, every time I went to it like 4 times over 4 months for him.
Mhm.
And every time I go into the property, and they're stealing stuff.
Oh man.
Breaking windows out, stealing plumbing. I said, I got to replumb the whole friggin' building.
Yeah.
I said, we're going to do it all out of PEC. Now they won't steal anything at least.
Yeah.
I said, but you got people cutting 12-inch holes in the walls to steal 12 inches of copper.
Wow.
I said, come on, you can't tell that this is a drug neighborhood? I said,
Right.
we're turning this into a 5-plex, and you're thinking you're going to get, $2,000 a month rent for a 2-bedroom? Not going to happen in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
I grew up right down the street. I know all these neighborhoods.
Right.
Ask me what they're getting. I'll tell you what they're getting. And like even in my neighborhood, our prices just went from 5 years ago, they were getting $800 for a unit. Now they're getting $1,800 to $2,100 for a 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
But if you want to get that, You've got to take that thing down to bare wood, all brand. They want brand new hardwood floors. They want granite or corian countertops. They want brand new kitchens. And you got to be willing to invest some money. You can't
Exactly.
just buy a property for 180,000, throw 10,000 in it, and rent it for $2,100 a month.
Exactly. Yeah.
Been in this business too long, and in this neighborhood too long. I live in Delco,
Mm-hmm.
and I know, like 8 years ago, we were buying shells in Chester to flip for $5,000.
Right.
I got a buddy of mine just bought 2 shells for 160, 130,000 a piece from $5,000 in 8 years.
Mm.
And I tried to get a guy from Texas that I had that was flipping properties. Good friend of mine. I was like, dude, you need to buy blocks,
Right.
not just singles. You want to buy the whole block. And
Right.
we'll start at one end and we'll renovate and we'll camera.
Right.
I said, I can show you how to, the neighborhoods are changing. You just got to know what neighborhood you're going into.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
And instead, he turns around and he buys houses in Pittsburgh, which
Ah.
is 5 hours away from me. I'm driving a box truck with 4 guys in it out to Pittsburgh and staying in the house that we're renovating for 2 weeks,
Oh, wow.
flipping the whole house in 2 weeks, and then coming home.
Wow.
And I'm like, I'm not making any money.
Right.
And I'm inconvenienced. I'm away from my family for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be when he sold the property, or if he flipped it, I got a percentage.
Mm.
I got 25% of what it sold for, or I got 25% of the rent.
Right.
One of the two.
Mm-hmm.
And he started reneging on that. He would pay my labor bill, but I wasn't making any money. But the cheap labor that I had going into it. And I was like, no.
Mm-hmm.
And we tried to move him down into Chester, buy him properties. He didn't want to hear anything about it. So I
Oh.
was like, okay,
Yeah.
whatever, So, and that was when I kind of closed my business down in 2000. I want to say it was like 2013, 2010, somewhere in that area. I closed my business down. I
Uh-huh.
went to the, doing the insulation. I was a general manager. My official title was Director of Operations, or National Director of Operations.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said, I ran 64 crews across the country,
Wow.
128 guys
Mm-hmm.
doing 32 to 60 jobs a day.
Wow.
A day.
Wow. Yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
a
6 days
big
a week.
operation. Yeah.
Yeah. Made decent money, built my unemployment back up, got everything rocking and rolling, but got laid off.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm back to the point that I am looking for a full-time job. I'm not going to lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
But my boys are willing to take the business over.
Mm-hmm.
I would still estimate jobs for them. I'm still managing the office, but I would no longer do work. Right now, I'm actually doing work and
Okay.
estimating and everything.
Okay, I see. So yeah, man. So the only reason, why I'm asking you all these questions in the first place, because we work with one contractor per area. And most importantly, contractors, that want to scale their business. So I want to make sure, this would actually bring you a real ROI, because if you're only trying to add an extra 5 to 10K, I'm gonna tell you right now, this isn't worth your time. But if your business revenue is somewhere
I'm
around
looking to scale out at 50 to 100,000.
Perfect. That's exactly what we do here. So, if you guys are
Yeah.
somewhere around 10, 20K, 30K, and you want to scale, add an extra 50, add an extra 100, this is kind of where our, program shines. So just to like get a real, idealistic representation, like within the next 30 to 90 days, like you guys can handle that type of load if we can send you another 40K worth of jobs your way, at least.
Well, it depends on what 40K worth of jobs it is.
They're mainly going to
40K
be
could be one job.
They're mainly going to be bathroom remodels, residential bathroom remodels.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're looking at anywhere from 22 to 35,000, depending on what residential you're dealing with.
Yeah.
If you're dealing with the Delaware County residentials, we've got some $500,000, $1 million homes, but 90% of our homes are running anywhere from 180 to 320.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to put a $40,000 bathroom in a $180,000 home. You're going to put in a $15,000 or a $20,000.
Right.
There's a lot of row homes in this neighborhood. It depends on where you're selling your work at.
Yeah, it's gonna be right within your service area. So we can generate these
Okay.
guys right within your service area. But
What are you looking at a service area? How large?
you tell me, like, how far are you willing to travel for a job?
You don't even want to know. You can't sell enough work in the area I would cover, and I would have to hire 10 more guys.
Mhm.
Because right now I'm traveling from Allentown to Trenton to
Oh.
Dover.
Oh, wow. Wow. I
And as I
see.
said, but I'm only doing work for like 2 or 3 realtors when they need me.
Mhm.
And then I'm doing, I have like one maintenance job that I do every month. Like when I maintain this, manufacturing facility, I get 1 or 2 appointments a month, nothing major.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm selling, trying to find leads.
Mhm.
Like right now, I got a heating and air company that I do. Like right now, I do all their drywall work,
Mhm.
and I just started doing that again. I was doing 80,000 a year with them, and I just started doing that work again. He had hired his own crews when I went into business 12 years ago for myself,
Mhm.
and he found that he could do it cheaper using me than having 5 guys doing drywall work.
Uh-huh.
So, he's been sending me, and his is normally like he'll send me a job on Monday. I'll estimate it. I'll look at it on Tuesday. I'll estimate it Tuesday, and it gets okayed within 7 days.
Mhm.
And then I go in and do the job.
Okay, I see. So I guess
So
yeah, so I guess like your main issues or bottlenecks would be like lead flow and all on top of that quality of the people that, you're getting. Like you want people that are actually serious about getting work in, correct?
yeah, well, I'm looking for guys. You're doing bathroom work.
Yeah.
So now we're looking at a lot of that's tile.
Mhm.
So now I gotta find a good tile guy. I mean, I'm a good tile guy, but can I do tile every day of the week? No.
Yeah.
How am I going to estimate jobs for you? And how am I going to be visiting other sites for you if you're going to sell an extra 40K? I mean, 40K a month, is like 2 bathrooms a month.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, which isn't bad. And it's going to take me, 7 days to do a bathroom.
Mhm.
So, yeah, but how many people can you put in a bathroom? 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
it's pretty easy. We just did last winter. I did 3 bathrooms for one for a friend and 2 for a realtor.
Uh-huh.
And that was, rip and strip all the way down to bare walls, all
Mhm.
new walls, all new plumbing, new shower stalls, or new fiberglass tub installments with showers. I only do the full fiberglass. I don't do that cheap plastic,
Right.
frickin', shit that's going to fall off the walls.
Yeah.
I do a lot of, hand grabs
Mhm.
and stuff like that, because most of the bathrooms that I'm getting into, these people are 45, 50 years old when they're selling,
Right.
and they're getting a bathroom installed. So I'm like, at your age, you need to start looking at this bathroom is going to need to be functional in 15 years.
Right.
So when you're 65, 70 years old, you're going to need hand grabs. So
Right.
we're going to put a hand grab here. We're going to put a hand grab here. And you're trying to talk them into safety as well as
Right.
functionality.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I can, depending on what as you said, you're mainly doing, bathroom work.
Mhm.
Okay, great. I'm mainly doing right now, mainly doing carpentry work. I do a lot of bathrooms. Don't get me wrong. I do probably 5 or 10 bathrooms a year.
Uh-huh.
So in the last, and that was working just weekends.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? My
Yeah.
son would go in. My son would go in with a helper and do all the demo work, and then I would go in on the weekend and do the plumbing and the shower install and all that stuff. And we tried to stay away from doing the tile floors. We went to doing the rubber that looks like hardwood or looks like slate and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where we're it's a faster rollover. It's instead of putting in an $8,000 floor, we're putting in a $1,500 floor.
Right.
Yeah, it depends on what you're looking for.
Right. I
And
see.
that's the best way, for me to put it.
Okay, I see. And as far as your like timeline goes, man, like once you find like a partner or like a system that actually makes sense and checks off all of your boxes, like how soon are you like, looking to get, the ball rolling and all that stuff?
Within a week or two.
Okay. And at the moment,
Yeah,
like,
it depends on what you're, like I said, what are you selling?
okay. Yeah. So let me
You're
just get,
telling me you're selling bathrooms. Okay. So what are you selling in those bathrooms? What's been your average that you've been seeing? Are you looking at guys' bids, or are you just selling the lead and then walking away from it?
okay. So let me just
know,
give
so-
you, yeah. Let me just give you a deeper understanding on how we work and how the whole system works. So, what to break it all down super quickly, essentially, what we do is we book construction appointments right into your calendar. It's fully done for you. All you have to do is sit down and talk with these homeowners and just seal the deal. Now, how this all works is we have an AI system that's able to hyper target specific audiences within your exact service area, and we show them, your company work, your company reviews, your company history, until these guys kind of opt in to work with you. Now, once these guys opt in, I'm not just going to send these guys your way. The last thing I want is, for you to drive all the way to a house and then you figure out the guy's not serious to get the project done. So what we do is we pre-qualify every single person that, comes your way. We pre-qualify them on their budget details, project details, when they want this project completed, all of that stuff to make sure they're actually serious. And once they're serious, these guys are able to schedule in directly into your calendar or whoever does the estimates. I'll make the calendar accordingly. So you would let me know, hey, I'm available, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., whatever the case might be. And these guys are able to schedule in directly into your calendar. So all you have to do is open our app, see what estimates you have for the day, and just go over there and just take care of them. So
Okay.
based off of like what I just kind of explained, is this like something that aligns with you?
It doesn't, because as I said, I pay for a signed contract. I don't pay. I have lost so much money buying leads that I'm done just buying leads.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking at I've got 3 companies right now that are doing similar work to you, but all 3 of them work off of signed contracts.
Mm-hmm.
They get a piece of the job.
I see.
They get, it's here's your lead, Bob, go sell it. If I'm not able to sell it, well, then it goes to somebody else. As I said, there isn't many that I can't sell.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
It's
another thing I do want to throw out there is like what you just mentioned is if somebody can't sell your lead, it goes out to somebody else. We don't do that at all. Like I said, I work with one guy per area. So the way we generate these guys is according to your business. So when these guys opt in to work with you, they don't want to work with any other contractor. These guys are being generated, and they want to work with you and you only.
Yep, understand. As I said, but it's not financially right now.
Okay. I see.
I am sitting where I'm making enough money to pay my bills.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what you charge a lead, but I don't have an extra $2,500 a month
Mm-hmm.
to put out on babies.
Yeah.
Because that's all you're guaranteeing me is I'm going to go into a job that the customer has told you they're ready to sell. I told you, I just had a $65,000 one of those. He was ready to do the jobs. wanted me to do the installation work immediately, gave them the price, and now we're sitting at 12 to 18 months
Mm-hmm.
before we do that project.
Right.
And that was a friend that was 100% ready. And then after the wife met me and seen my work, seen photos of my work and seen my references and stuff, she was like, oh, well, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that and we're gonna do this and we want you to give us a price to do that and this and this and that. And we're still 18 months out.
Mm-hmm.
Where do this is, and it's hard. It's hard to do your job. I know it is. Been there, done that. Used to chase leads for environmental work my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Was
Yeah.
a sales manager and a salesman doing environmental work my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, not, just don't have the extra financials sitting around
Mm-hmm.
to be able to throw out for 20 leads a month
I
at
hear you.
1,000, at $500 or $1,000 a lead, looking for, maybe those jobs will pay out.
Right. Yeah, I hear you.
As I said, I pay when the deposit hits the table.
Right.
Guy gives me the deposit. I'm doing a simple $10,000 remodel on a bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
10 grand. Guy's going to give me 3 up front. I'm going to give the guy that gave me the job $1,000.
Mm-hmm. I see.
I'm going to take the other 2. I'm going to buy material, and then
Right.
I'm going in, starting the job, do a draft halfway through, pick up another grand, pay my guys, and on the final grand is all profit.
Right. I see. Okay.
The final 1/3 is all profit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I got 3 grand profit out of the job.
Drink your water.
Right.
But that's the way my business model has been working right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I can fund that right now.
Right.
As I said, it's only been 5 weeks.
Right. Yeah, I see. So
Last year, I tried to open this business and tried to get optimized and all this kind of stuff and tried another service like you. Ended up blowing 15 grand
wow.
and got squat.
Did these guys give you like a guarantee or anything like that? Did they refund you or like
What do you know? I didn't get any refunds or nothing. I got refunded on some of the leads that that didn't answer their phone, but it was more like an Angie's List situation than it was a somebody like you.
uh-huh. Well,
But anybody, to be honest with you, I don't know you from Adam. Anybody can claim. You could have 100 buddies of yours working for you, and you'd be selling the same 100 leads. I can't track what you sell. I'm not going to go sit at people's homes and wait and watch to see if somebody comes in and. I would expect if I can't close a deal, and I
uh-huh.
tell my guys that do this all the time, if I can't close the deal, I'll give you 5 names of guys that will give you prices.
Mm-hmm.
And you pick who you want to give it to. But if I couldn't close the deal, then that customer wasn't ready to close the deal.
Right.
So
I hear you.
I would, so
Yeah.
you're not, so you're going to refund me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so yeah, go on.
No, I'm just saying you're gonna refund me on that lead because the customer wasn't ready to close the deal.
So yeah, how it works is if any appointment we send your way and either they don't show up or they cancel it or anything like that, we refund you for every appointment that we miss.
Okay. So what happens when I get in a situation that I just got in? They tell you they're ready to do the job right now. Within the next 30 days, they're going to do the job. I go in, I bust my ass, I get the estimate together, and the estimate is $6,000 under what anybody else in the neighborhood is charging, and the customer balks.
Mm-hmm.
Where
So
does that leave me?
what I usually tell the guys that I'm working with right now, if because we're kind of like a growth infrastructure, we help guys with their sales process as well. So let's just say they like it, they want to they hear the price, and then they're like, hey, hold on, we kind of want to hold it off for a little bit. I want to wait like 18 months or whatever the case might be. I told my guys, just take like a deposit just for commitment, just for commitment, just to see, just to hold their spot. That's what I kind of told them. If they don't put down the commitment, they're just not that ready. They're not that serious, and I wouldn't waste their
That's
time.
right. That's right. And what it does is it wastes my time. And now I've paid you for a lead that I'm sitting on for 18 months. It may never happen. In 18 months, his nephew might become a certified contractor. And you can laugh at this, but I've had this happen. Where now, one of my best contacts I ever had, his nephew became what I call a YouTube contractor.
Oh wow.
He literally looks up the job on YouTube, figures out how to do it, and then goes into his uncle's properties and does the work.
Wow.
And he's charging 1/10 of what I am. And now, I just lost a $100,000 a year company because his nephew is doing the remodeling work.
Wow.
And when I first started looking at his beginning work, sucked. His work now, it's been like 8 months. His work now isn't too bad.
Hmm.
But, you're not going to send him into $1 million home.
Absolutely
This
not.
guy
Yeah.
wasn't $1 million home. He owned 148 properties.
Hmm.
And, I would do the work on the whole 148 properties. As one would go vacant, I would go in, clean it, scrub it, fix it, remodel it, whatever he wanted to do,
Hmm.
and he would rent it.
Right.
And now the nephew's doing it. And, and that all transpired over like 3 months.
Hmm.
At one point, I'm doing all his work. 3 months later, I'm doing none of his work.
Right. I see. So
And this does happen. And as I said, paying for leads. I pay for jobs. I don't pay for leads.
right. Okay.
I don't buy leads anymore.
I see. And I completely understand, where you come from and all that stuff. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna send you our website just so you can kind of see what we have to offer, see what we've done for other people. And if this is something that, intrigues you or does make sense again, just shoot that text over, or you have my number, shoot me a text,
Yeah,
and
your
then
girl's texting me again now.
yeah. So yeah, you have our stuff. There's a website, has everything as well. So if you ever feel like this is something that makes sense for you, just give a shout and we'll be right here.
Yep. You have a good day.
You too, man. Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bro, that was like the longest call ever. But honestly, as soon as he said he's at like 10K a month, that should have just been cooked already from there. But it's whatever. It's whatever. I mean, call the next. I'm gonna just call the next guy, bro. God damn, that shit was long as hell, bro. It's like the longest setting call ever, bro. Oh my god. But that's good. That's like, this guy was just talkative as hell, bro. Holy shit. Hello?
Please leave your message.
All right. This guy didn't pick up. Boom, boom, boom.
Your call has been forwarded.
All right, this guy didn't pick up. Send him a little message. Starlight Home Services. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man? My assistant Emma, she just texted you recently about some remodeling jobs. Does that ring a bell?
Yes, it does.
Cool, perfect, man. So I'm actually the owner of the company. We actually work with remodelers all across the US. We're not Angie's or Thumbtack or Home Advisor. We're completely private and separate. And I got about like 5 minutes here, man. I just, wanted to give you a call, looking to just get some context, on your business, where you're currently at and like how
All
we
right,
can
so
even
now
help you
watch.
out.
Okay, so now watch. Now, okay, so this may work well on a lot of avenues here then, okay? Because I'm rebranding my business. I've
Uh-huh.
had people that were working for me that I was working for worked for me.
Uh-huh.
They robbed me. They took advantage of me. So what I did was I shut down for a little while, okay?
Uh-huh.
But I'm rebranding now when I'm hoping to be up by the 1st of March
Okay.
with advertising, with because you're gonna love this.
Uh-huh.
With advertising, with branding my brand, Starlight Solutions. There are no problems, just solutions.
Mm-hmm.
We do everything from yard cleanups to snow removal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we do big remodels, we do small remodels, we do it all.
Mm-hmm.
My company is based in New York right now, but my business headquarters is going to be in Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
My LLC is going to be in Delaware. I'm looking to expand to Maryland, Virginia, DC.
Ooh,
I'm
love
looking.
that.
I'm looking to take New Jersey. So basically, I'm looking to do this all in one fast swoop.
Uh-huh.
I just need work in every one of these states so I can give my employees work.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for. So in other words, the more money I make, the more money you make. You understand?
Of course. That's what I love to hear.
You're like, I like this. So basically, it's as simple as this. People don't understand. All you need is a business license in each and every state. That's it.
Right.
It could be in Newark. It could be in Brooklyn. It could be in Dover. It could be in Chesapeake.
Uh-huh.
It could be in Ellicott City. It could be in Norfolk, Virginia. As long as you have a business license, you're in that state.
Yeah.
You're good. You own that state. That's what we plan on doing.
Okay, cool.
We plan on taking it over. We plan on taking shit over, bro.
I love
why
that.
settle for New York? Because I'm going to tell you why you're a businessman. This is why. My LLC is going to be in Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
For the sole reason that my business insurance is $5,200 in Delaware compared to $22,000 in New York.
Uh-huh.
You understand?
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
$15,000 difference there where I can use towards capital of getting my vans, more promotion, more everything.
Okay.
See, you also tell your customers this though too as well. Any job, $1,500 or more, 10% of that at the end of the job, at their last payment, they make a donation. We make a donation under their name to domestic violence, breast cancer awareness, autism, or people with special needs.
Mm-hmm.
So we also give back to the community. So yeah, so it's going to work benefits to numerous things.
I love
Now
this.
talk to me.
Okay.
Now talk to me. How do you work?
Yeah. So before I kind of explain how we work, I just want to get some context on where you're at. So how are you guys kind of getting work coming in right now at the moment? Like, is it word of mouth? Like, what are you guys kind of doing?
Well, word of mouth kind of much as I'm going to tell you this right now. Word of mouth is dead. Okay.
Okay.
And this is just coming from the home improvement side because I got like 15 years in this industry. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Word of mouth is dead. We're going to the bar, like, how old are you?
I'm 24, man.
All right, so you're young. I'm 25. I'm 55. Okay, so I got years over you. So it used to be back when you owned a little business, man. You went to the bar, you hung out Friday, you did your little beers, during when you got off of work, you went to the bar. You picked up work that way, word of mouth. Like, oh, this guy does really, really good work. But now I've noticed this in a generation like where you're coming from is more like social media.
Right.
Picture selling. Like, oh shit, this guy does what? Look at the stellar work he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Picture selling. Slash advertisements on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Yo, all of it. That sells your business.
Okay.
My printer, my t-shirt people, all of them say it. My logo is going to sell my company. My logo is pink and blue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
The printer can't wait to get my yard signs out there. He can't wait to print my shit because he goes, this is how it works. When you put out mail-line flyers, people look at it and go like this, yeah, I'm going to throw it in the trash. Or no, I'm going to use this guy. I'm going to tell you this. From what the printer said, he goes, I'm going to tell you this, Michael, probably 9 out of 10 people are going to keep your flyer and use it because you're giving back to the community.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, all right, I get that. Like everybody I tell this to personally, they're like, yo, I need flyers. I need cards. Why? I want to give these to people.
Mm-hmm.
Because you think of it this way. If I do your mother's deck, okay, because I actually specialize in decks.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do your mother's deck,
right,
and I charge your mother $20,000 for her deck, okay?
Yeah.
10% of that is $2,000, okay?
Yeah.
So now think of this. And I'm sure you've had it in your lifetime. Somebody in your family has had cancer. You may have somebody that has autism. You may have somebody that, with special needs, or maybe a family member that's suffering from domestic violence.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look at it and you got a guy like me walking in going like this, all right, look, we're done here. Your last payment, I need you to sign this slip of where you want to send this $2,000 to. Because
Mm-hmm.
then you're going to think of it like this. Wow, what if somebody in my family was dying of cancer? This $2,000 might help them.
Exactly.
That's what people are looking at it. People are looking at it that way. People are looking at it like, Michael's not looking to get rich. Michael's looking to help people.
Right.
In turn, you helping people gets you what you want. You understand?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
gets my house with no mortgage. It gets my G-Wagon with no payments. It gets my Jeep driving around where my girl's not worrying about anything. She's out spending coin all day.
Right.
Get me? This is how it works, pal. And this is how the world works. The world's not word of mouth anymore. The world's social media.
So, are you on any social media platforms at the moment currently?
Me personally,
Yeah.
business-wise, no.
Business-wise, no. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Why not?
I'm
Like,
on
have you
Yelp. I
on
was
Yelp?
on Yelp.
Okay.
I pulled a couple of jobs off Yelp.
Uh-huh.
I pulled a $15,000 church job off Yelp.
Okay.
Put windows in. I did another window job off Yelp. The only thing with Yelp is it's hit and miss with them, bro. Like, I want real work in real neighborhoods. I want big money.
Okay.
Big money makes more money. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, I want the $20,000 remodel. I want the fucking $10,000 bathroom or the kitchen job.
Okay.
Because with that, then you're doing more.
Yeah.
It gives you more capital to play with. Like, I've had people, no lie, and I'm talking to you like a businessman, bro. I've had people call me up at 6 o'clock in the afternoon going, oh, man, can you come change the doorknob in Jamaica? I'm in Brooklyn. Sure, no problem. I'm going to charge you like $75 to change the doorknob. Oh, man, that much? Yeah, okay. So then you go like this. How much do you want to pay? Well, I was figuring you could do it for $20. Really? So I'm going to sit in traffic, burn $20 worth of gas just to come for the doorknob for free? Maybe I don't pick up a screwdriver for over $50. Are you kidding me?
Right.
I've had people wanting me to put furniture together, and I'm going, all right, no problem. I'm going to be there all day. This is what I'm going to charge you for the day. Oh, no, you can't do it for this. So why don't you let me know how much you want to pay so I can come do it for you? No,
Right.
it doesn't work that way.
Right. So let me get this straight. So Yelp is the only thing you're kind of on right now in terms of social media platforms, correct?
I'm not even on Yelp anymore because I didn't like the way they did it. Like, I want to go on Angie's List again. I want to go on Thumbtack. I want to go on all the big sites because big sites get you big states.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
I'm going multi-state now. So in other words, I'm rebranding in New York. Once I rebrand in New York, I'm moving to Delaware in June.
Uh-huh.
So once I move to Delaware in June, and the LLC will be up and running by then. I mean, everything will be up and running by then. It's just now once I get work and I get steady capital coming in, then I can do more.
Okay.
Because the whole plan of it is this. Like, you see, you're like, I like where you're going with this because then if I could take over 6 states in a matter of 6 months, I could take over another 6 states in another 6 months. It's not hard to do.
Right.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's just all determination of how you do it.
Exactly.
Donald Trump didn't, and this is where you're going to love me. You're going to be like, I got to do business with this guy. It's like I tell my friends all the time. And I've lost many of friends just by me starting my business.
Yeah.
And taking that chance on myself.
Exactly.
You want to see who your true friends are? Start a business.
Exactly. Yeah. And you'll see the ones that support you and the ones that don't.
Mm.
Exactly. Right there.
I had one guy, listen to me. This is exactly what I did, bro. And this is me talking to you. I did work at his house, did a concrete slab, did everything personally.
Yeah.
Okay? He goes and shows somebody pictures. Okay, cool. You send them pictures. I get it. So now one thing leads to another. He shows the pictures to the guy. The guy wants me to do a little something that's like $3,500 to do. The lumber is $15. I go 2 times over the lumber. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay, so a couple of weeks, you know how they are. It's like kicking tires on a car.
Right.
Boom, all right. He said, my wife this, my wife's that. So now he wants the thing up and running. So he wants me to do it. When I go meet him, he wants to buy the lumber. His guy at the lumber yard's going to cut him a different price. And now right off the rip, I don't want to do the job.
Right.
Because who's going to unload the lumber from the truck? So now I go see my boys, and I go like this to them. Guys, listen, I don't want it. What do you mean? I was like, I really don't need the $3,500 that bad. It seems going to be more of a headache to me, bro. And can you do me a favor? Because I told him I wasn't even going to be on site. I was sending 2 people with experience to do it.
Mm-hmm.
because I had to get my road test, my license, and there's other things I'm doing to better myself.
Right.
He didn't like that fact, so the first day on, he called me and he was like, very unprofessional, and I'm like, what's unprofessional, bro? Like, nothing's level. I'm like this, bro. You can't put a fucking post in the ground and not cement it and consider it level. It's gonna be on level. What are you, an
Yeah.
idiot? So then what happened was he canceled the job because he called me up. Now, I'm the boss, okay? So you got to understand, if you're saying something bad about my guys, I have to get both sides of the story.
Yeah.
So he called me up. He's like, they're just sitting down. So I went like this. Yo, my man, take your phone, go outside, hand them your phone so I can talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, man, I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to create problems. They know where I live. So right off the rip, I know you're a puss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is what I'm dealing with. So I call my guys. Yo, I'm 3 blocks away. Dude, meet me at the diner. They meet me at the diner. I'm eating. They come in. The guy doesn't go from beverage. It's 100 plus degrees outside. All this shit. So I go back, and I'm like, yo, bro, what's the problem here? He cancels the job at 10 o'clock at night via text message because he felt intimidated by me showing up asking what the problem was.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what the whole thing was. And then I had my friends call. One dude, I called him, and I was like, look, I told you I didn't want this guy's job. Shit was going to go south. Yo,
Uh-huh.
it's between you and him. It's between you and him. We're not getting involved. 10 minutes later, the whole fucking world got involved.
Wow.
Okay, I'm cool with it, bro. I'm cool with it because God put you in a position for my life for one reason. You're a rocket booster to me. You can only take me so far. So if I know this is what your true intentions were from the beginning, I'd rather have a steak with a snake than I'd rather really truly have a crumb with a bum than a steak with a snake. That's just theory.
Yeah.
They didn't want to hear the truth when it came out. Like, bro, even when I was standing next to you, you were bad-mouthing me, bro. You're not a friend. Friends boost people up, dude. Yo, you're down? Let me help you. This is what I'm getting at, bro.
Right.
So now when everything comes to, they're all going to want to come back. But they're not welcome. You understand?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
That's what people aren't getting. Like, I got people right now telling me. So when you get back into business, bro, I'm not hiring you because I know you. You're a friend of mine. You're
Mm-hmm.
going to be entitled. You're going to think, oh, can I leave at 1 o'clock in the afternoon? He's not going to know, but I'm going to know. And what do you
Right.
think is going to happen? You're going to get fired.
Exactly.
That's exactly what's going to happen, bro. Like, I've had people that would fucking screw me out of pay, want top pay, and you do it just to show them I'm not a scumbag like you.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do it. Now, explain to me how your company works.
Yeah, man. So another thing I just want to get clear, like every week, how many estimates do you kind of see as of right now?
None, because I'm shut down.
Okay. All right, cool. So let me just get to the, real chase right here. So I only
Let's
work
get to the
with
meat and potatoes. Let's get to the rubber hits the road. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. So, the only reason why I ask these questions is because I work with one contractor per area, and most importantly, contractors, that want to scale. So based off of what you're telling me, I love it. I love your attitude and all that stuff. So at the moment, this is what we kind of do, just so you can get a better understanding. So what we do is we, book high quality construction appointments right into your calendar. It's fully done for you. All you have to do
Yeah.
is go sit down with the homeowner, talk to them, and just seal the deal.
I was on gas. Nah, man. On gas.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So like we don't share your leads or anything like that whatsoever because we have an AI software, and this AI software is able to hyper target specific audiences right within your service area, and we show them your company work, your company pictures, your company reviews, all that stuff. And these guys are able to opt in to work with you. Now, just because they opt in to work with you, we don't send these guys your way. The last thing I want is for you to drive all the way out to a house and the guy's like half serious about his project. That would be a waste of time. So what we do is we pre-qualify every single person that comes your way. We pre-qualify them on their budget details, project details, when they want this project completed, all of that stuff.
Basically, what you're doing is getting rid of the tire kickers.
Exactly. Yeah. So you're only dealing with people who are ready to get things done.
You're dealing with a person that wants a $30,000 deck and they're ready to cut a check.
Okay.
No, that's what the kind of people I want to deal with. I'm tired of dealing with tire kickers, bro. Tire kickers are the most worst fucking people in the home improvement industry. If the wife isn't making the call and the husband's there, I know I ain't got the job. Because she's 90% of the time, the wife makes the decision.
Yeah. You don't want that. Yeah. So
I'm gonna tell you, I went went and did I went and estimate on a closet job. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
watch this. Just hear me out here. So the guy, I go in. The guy sits me down. I'm talking to him. Very professional. You have to be in everything you do. You have to be professional. Okay.
Right.
So I'm talking to him. Bop, bop, bop. He's like, "Hey, you want something to drink?" So I'm like, "Yeah, you got a cup of coffee?" I was thinking about, how about some bourbon? Like, bro, I don't drink. You don't drink? You don't drink? Like, no, bro, I'm not an alcoholic. I haven't drank it since I'm like 22.
Right.
So, no, I'm good. Do you have some coffee? Oh, no. Oh, you want a beer? Like, no, I don't drink, man. Like, certain fucking people, I don't get them, bro.
Yeah.
But it was like, so, I was like, a glass of water. Everybody has water. They
Right.
had ice cubes.
Wow.
But I knew right off the rip when I left his house, I didn't get the job. Because what they wanted was a whole closet redone. And I knew they were tire kickers. Because
Right.
it's just, a lot of people want, and this is what happens, okay? And you're going to understand this because you're young and I'm going to explain it to you.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people think they're contractors. A lot of people think it's easy to do something until catastrophe happens and shit gets real and something really bad happens.
Right.
Then it's, oh, fuck, I really didn't know what I was doing. That's what you got out here now. You got people thinking they're home improvement specialists because they got an insurance policy. And, okay, something goes wrong, you can cover the damage you did, but your reputation and your character is irreplaceable.
Right.
So now I'm going to tell everybody exactly the damage you did. Like, I've worked with guys that would do insurance jobs, write down an estimate about a ton of shit we were doing. Once, like, say, for instance, the floor was done, we were done. And I'm like, dude, but we got to paint, we got to spackle. No, it's an insurance job. They got paid for this. We're getting paid for this. We're out of here. Dude, that's not how you do business.
Right.
That's not how you do business. And this is why when I talk to customers love me. Literally sit down and go, you're for real. Like, dude, I've worked with people who do shoddy work.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't do that to you. I can't go and say, you know something? Yeah, I'm going to run a piece of coax cable for you or put a ceiling fan in. And it's shitting out why you're not be crimped properly. And the next thing you know, your house goes on fire. No, I have licensed electricians for that. I have a licensed plumber to handle plumbing because things I know I can't do, I have people that I know can do.
Mm-hmm.
So your house isn't going to go on fire. You're going to be like, oh shit, this guy is professional. Right. Basically, my whole point of all of this is to become a GC, a general contractor.
Right.
I just want to employ people. That's all I want to do because believe it or not, me talking to you in the next 6 months, once this business takes off, I'm going to have somebody running this because I plan on getting into investments.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is just one of multiple babies that I want, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I want a dispensary. I want multiple businesses because the whole point of it all is you should always generate an income. When you're sleeping, you should be making money. You should think of ways of making money. That's why when I asked business owners, what screwed me the most was I didn't put money away for capital.
Right.
I was taking care of my employees, thinking the more the work comes in, the more I take care of my employees, the more that my employees are going to take care of me. No, the more my employees want to fuck you. That's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just the way it is. And the people you think are really your friends aren't because they're just there for the ride. It's just like, all right, I'm going to lunch. What, you're going to lunch? Oh, I'm hungry. Can I come with you? Yeah, sure, no problem. You do it once, but now when you're doing it every day to me, it's like, bro, now you're taking advantage.
Yeah, now you're just being like a leech. Yeah.
Right. And then I said that to one guy. I'm like, one guy would come with me every day. I took this guy out of the gutter. Bro, I had to go buy a pair of boots to work on the roof, okay?
Yeah.
I had to go to Macy's. He literally followed me to Macy's to go, oh, Michael, you need to buy me clothes?
Wow.
Why are you clothes? Yeah, so when I work with you, you can take it off. I'm like this, bro, I'm not in business right now. I'm rebranding the business. It's your girlfriend to buy you clothes.
Right.
Margaret, I'm not your son. I'm not your father. Now you're taking it a little too far.
You're right.
People started to take advantage.
Right.
People started to take advantage. Like, in other words, I worked my ass off the whole summer to buy myself a gold chain. I don't wear it all the time, but here's where jealousy comes in. The minute people see it, what's that thing worth? Why does it matter what it's worth? I don't get two people. It's mine. Is it a problem? And it is a problem, bro. And I see where you're going with this, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to do business with you because you seem like you're a stellar guy and you got people in line that want work done. They want quality work done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
I've worked in the states I need.
Right. So
Delaware.
yeah, man. So just to kind of recap, based off of like what I explained in the system, what we do is basically kind of get rid of tire kickers for you. So you're only dealing with serious people. So is this something that kind of aligns with you?
Correct.
Okay. All right, cool, man. So, and another thing right now, like, where are you guys kind of at? Are you guys somewhere, you're in terms of business revenue? Is it completely like been dry for the past few months, or is it somewhere around 20, 30K and you kind of want to scale that up to add an extra 50 or 100K?
Bingo. Basically, I want to start my business within. If you think I'm bullshitting you, you're gonna see. Everybody's gonna see. I'm looking to touch $1 million by next January.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, if not $1 million, close to $1 million. I want my Jeep paid off in 6 months.
Okay. All right, I
So,
see.
so
So I
I
get,
can see this happening.
okay. And like the main thing right now for you, just to recap, like the main thing is just getting more work coming in through the door, like more qualified people not dealing with tire kickers and a consistent pipeline of qualified homeowners. That's what you're looking for, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right, cool, man. So it sounds great. What I'm gonna do is let's book a meeting between me and you either today or tomorrow. We can sit down, we can talk face to face. I want to be able to show you the entire system, top to bottom. So you get a proper understanding of what this is, how it works, all that stuff. And then from there, we can talk about pricing, packaging, and all of that stuff.
Why don't we just do this, bro? Are you in New York?
I'm in New Jersey.
Where in New Jersey are you?
Yeah, I'm in central New Jersey near Woodbridge. Have you heard of that?
Woodbridge.
Yeah.
You're like near Middletown.
Yeah.
How far are you from Elizabeth and Newark?
Probably like 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Okay, that's not a problem. So now let me ask you a question though.
Uh-huh.
Because let's just get to the brass tacks here.
Uh-huh.
What is pricing?
Yeah, so we work with guys that are actually doing, 50K, 100K, 200K a month. So our, pricing is not, it's not cookie cutter. It's very custom to what you guys, want and need. So our packages can range from at least 600 a month all the way up to 7, 8K a month. So it really just depends on how aggressive you want to go, how fast you want to go, how much work you can take on, what features you want added in these packages. So that's something like I would go on the call and I'd break down every feature for you, break down every package for you, and then based off of what you tell me, I customize the package for you that makes sense for you. And ultimately, if it makes sense, you can move forward. And, if it doesn't, it doesn't.
Okay, so let me just shoot. No, seriously, because I like where you're going with this. Because you're the guy I need. Because you got the contractors in the states I want.
Right.
So it's worth it. You see, I look at it this way, bro. You'll learn from this conversation probably.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you'll learn is a bad investment. A lot of people call me up. If I tell you I got 15, 20 people calling me when I was on Yelp about doing this AI bullshit, using excuses, you seem like you're straight up, bro. Like you're not cutting no corners. You're like, yo, bro, this is the way it is. I like where you're going with it. And I like it because the more money you can bring to me, the more money I can bring to you. So 600 a month can easily turn to 7K a month based on how much revenue we bring in.
Exactly. Because the only way I make money is only if you make money. And I like making money. So I don't.
Right, I love making money. Who doesn't love making money?
Exactly. So yeah, man. So when would you be available for a quick meeting?
Next week.
Next week? What day are we looking at?
Probably like Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay. Let's do
Now, let me
one.
ask you a question. If I was to get in bed with you, not physically,
Yeah.
what would it be? How much? Was it 600 to get on board?
No, so it's kind of hard for me to kind of just give you a price right off because I don't know how how fast you want to scale, how much work you can handle. It would be better if I kind of just show you the packages, run you down on the features, and I'm able to select you want this feature, you want that feature, you want this, that, and I'm able to calculate a price.
I got what you're talking about, bro. I got what you're talking about. Start small, work your way big.
Yeah. So
Establish yourself. More pictures, more everything. More people see what you're doing.
yeah. Okay.
Let's set up a meeting for next week.
Next week, Wednesday, what time are we looking at?
What time is good for you?
I'm available. Let's see. We could do same time, 3:30.
All right, no problem. We'll do same time, 3:30.
Okay.
You're gonna come to New York?
We could hop on a FaceTime if that's cool. We could hop on a FaceTime. If you want to meet in person, I don't mind.
Wait a minute. You want to do a FaceTime?
We could do a FaceTime, yeah.
Let's do a FaceTime tomorrow then.
Okay, all right, cool. So let me just reschedule you over for.
I thought you wanted to do a face-to-face.
Oh, I mean, if you want to, we can. Like, I don't mind. But
No,
if
but basically, you want to know something? If we're doing a FaceTime, we're doing a face-to-face.
okay, yeah, fair. All
You
right.
understand what I'm saying? We're
Yeah.
killing the travel time, bro. We're killing the bullshit.
Yeah.
All right. So this is what this guy needs when I really get up and running and I get my shit going. Get this guy his money so he's getting my shit promoted because what I'm doing is putting everything out there.
Right.
I want my crew in my shirts. I
Right.
don't want them wearing their common t-shirts. So in other words, when they're on the job, they're wearing my shirt.
Right.
So people know, well, wait a minute, hold on. Like, okay, the guy in the gray shirt's running the shit. The guys in the black shirt are just normal workers.
Right.
That's how my crew's going to work.
Okay. I see.
Because I can't be, it's like the more work you're booking me, and this is what people don't understand as a boss.
Mm-hmm.
Owning a company doesn't make you rich. It just gives you the ability not to get yelled at.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like, it gives you job security. That's
Right.
all it does. It makes everybody else worry about what you're going to do to them.
Right.
That's the pleasure of it all, dude. That is. I mean, I actually love it, man, believe it or not. But yeah, I want to definitely do a FaceTime with you.
Okay.
I definitely want to sit down, talk numbers, and I definitely want to get this shit up and running because the weather is getting warmer. People are going to want like decks done and shit like that.
Yeah. All right. So let me get your company email so I can kind of send everything your way.
Fine. My company email is Starlight Solutions. Hold on, let me get it for you.
Okay. Okay.
I'll get it for you right now. You're still there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can mail it to Starlight Solutions at nyc@gmail.com.
NYC@gmail.com. Okay. And what's your name again?
My name is Michael.
Michael. Okay. All right, Michael. I'm gonna send everything your way. I'm gonna send you our website, company information, all of that stuff sent to your email, phone number. So, before you hop on this call, make sure look at all our stuff, look at all the guys we've helped out in the past and all that stuff. And then yeah, man, I'm looking forward to chatting with you tomorrow.
Definitely not a problem. Send me an email my way. I'll look at it right now. I'll look things over, get it, put it in my mind, and then when we talk tomorrow, I'll have everything planned out.
All right, sounds good, man. All right, take care.
Thank you.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, hopefully this guy seems like he's like about that shit. He about that shit. He about that shit. Dude, that setting call was low key kind of long as fuck. I kind of went off script, but I had to play with him. This guy really seems like he wants to get things moving. So, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta put that meaning. See, now that's a good setting call, bro. This guy's definitely gonna show the fuck up, bro. That was a good setting call, bro. Boom, boom. Easy bag, bro. God damn, bro. That shit was long as fuck. We got one meeting booked now. What? Yo, booked one high quality appointment so far, bro. This guy wants to scale his business so bad to like $1 million a month. Now I just booked him in for a meeting for tomorrow. He's in New York. Yeah. What? Bro, can you just leave this bitch already? What does that even mean? Bro, what the hell? Bro, bro, what is she even, bro, just don't rage bait me. Don't rage bait me right now. I'm gonna like, bro, that shit actually made me mad. What the hell does that even mean? Bro, dude, the actual retard. To who? Oh my god. Right. Bro. She's literally a waste of time, bro. I don't, bro. It's literally like I lose brain cells hearing this. Bro, she is a fucking idiot. Yeah. No, bro. Bro, Thomas already closed like 2, 3 guys. What the hell? All right, you're right. You're right. I think I do that too much. All right. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not tweaking over that. I'm not like he wants to do $1 million a year. He's in New York. He wants to take over everything within June. Tomorrow, and within June, he wants to start doing hella shit. He couldn't. No, he couldn't do today. Hey, bro, he has like a job sites and shit. He couldn't. I did. I asked. He couldn't do today. Yo, these new leads from Yelp and shit, like this is fucking the method, bro. Bro, I'm setting this setting script is fire. Like it's not bad. Dude, he's doing fine. What are you talking about? Did he close a job? What, the job? Did he get a deposit down? Bro, you need to ask him to if they're moving forward or not. Okay, so did he get all right, so then fucking get the deposit, bro. Don't be a bitch like what you did with Alex and not get the deposit. Or just no, don't say it like that. Be like, yeah, man, we're getting you really bro, he has $21 CPL, bro. He's gonna crush it. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Bro, he has a $21 CPL, bro. You're chilling. Dude, he's gonna crush it. Huh? Video. Yeah, bro, he's fine. You're gonna get that deposit, bro. Oh, now it's $19 CPL. Yeah, video ads crushing it. The collage has a $51 CPL. Just let the collage run for a little bit longer. If not, test something else. Yeah. Dude, you're fine, bro. You're literally chilling. He got 5 leads from the video. God damn. Yeah, yeah, he is, bro. He is really good. $19 CPL is pretty good, bro. Pretty good. That's fire. Bro, just be like, yeah, man. So, everything's going good. You're getting appointments, blah blah blah. Let's get that 1K in or something like that. No, don't say it like that, bro. You can't just be like, can you go ahead and make the payment? Bro, you have to like, bro, you can't just ask for it like that. Just first compare like, so how are things? You like the system, you like everything, blah blah blah. He says yes, 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 and then be like, okay, so let's move forward on what we agreed on. So 1K for how many weeks, or what did you tell him? Okay. Yeah, so this month he's chilling, so let's get that 1K down. Like, he sees the results. He like that. Did you ask him if he likes the system? You like the results that are coming and shit like that? Did you ask him that? Oh, what did he say? Just be like, hey, let me know when you're available. Well, let me know when you want to hop on a quick call, blah blah blah. No, just have him dude, just send him the WAP payment link and then just have him take care of it. Okay. 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 Yeah, so fix it, bro. Just get the payment, man. It's just not that hard to get the payment now. He already knows the system works and everything. Yeah, bro. He needs to like chill. Mm. Really? He sold it? Like, he got the job? Oh shit, damn. Okay. Fire. Bro, just take the money, bro. Don't be an idiot. Don't I don't want to see another Alex situation. Still, bro, I don't want that. Like, I don't want that, bro. You literally could have got, like, you literally should have gotten paid for that, bro. You literally gave him a free job. Yo, and bro, make sure you set properly, bro. I'm setting super properly right now. Don't like do some bullshit. Bro, my setting calls are at least like 30 minutes long. You know that, right? My setting call was 30 minutes long. Yeah. All right. Bet, bro. All right, yo. Peace. Yo, I got one meeting booked for tomorrow. Yeah. No, no, no. I got a new setting script and a new sales script. So setting script, bro. Shit. Setting call was like fucking 30 minutes long. This guy wants to scale super aggressively. So I like his attitude. So I'm just waiting for this call for tomorrow. I'm still setting, by the way. I'm literally setting myself right now. But I'm live streaming it so these guys can see me. Nah, I'm on YouTube. Yeah. 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 Trying to book 5, but like I don't care about the quantity anymore. I care more about the quality of the meeting. So I mean, I'll do a setting call and I'll make sure I'll speak to them. Like, bro, what we were doing wrong is I wasn't pre-handle like, bro, pre-handling shit is the key. You don't want to have the fucking price drop and then you have to deal with the objections, bro. No, you want to pre-handle everything, and then when you get to the price drop, they're basically damn near ready to go. You only got to handle one or two things, which is probably mainly about price. Like just give them a payment plan. Yeah, and then the next month after, it's regular price, 2.5 or 6K, depending on the fuck they want. That boy Thomas, bro, Thomas is up 6K, 7K. Yeah, we closed 2 recently, so I'm like, yo, I gotta catch the fuck up. Yeah. Bro, it's the only thing I'm like setting today. I still have to set more meetings, bro. Shoob's client's doing pretty good too. Who? Shoob? This guy on trial right now. He should be getting like a band out of him soon. Yeah. Uh, I don't know. Shit's kind of slow. Yeah. Bro, so for the Discord, I have to first I need to get on Claude and actually get like a whole blueprint of the posting automation workflow. Like I just want to have it all. Oh no, dude, I haven't, bro. I need to fix that shit. I haven't touched that shit at all. Yeah, no, I have to do that shit, bro. Bro, I usually work on the Discord like after I'm done with the agency shit. Let me see. Is there anyone new joining? Do I see? Oh. Bro, okay, yeah. I'm gonna try to get that shit done by tonight, hopefully. Yeah. Retired. Okay, fine. Stop. How does it work? All right, let me call this guy. 5. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to get back to setting, girl. All right, yo, peace. That's good. Bro, I can't. Not in an hour. Not today. I'm slammed for today's East. We could hit the gym later if y'all boys want to hit the gym later. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even call him. I gotta call him today. Today's Monday, right? All right, let me call him right now. A matter of fact, y'all can watch. Let's see what they say. Okay, hold on. LA Fitness. LA Capone. Bro, what the fuck? There's no one picking up the phone? Bro, what the hell is this bullshit? Bro, how do you not pick up the phone, bro?
LA Fitness South Plainfield, how may I help you?
Hey, what's up, man? I just had a question. So I have a regular membership, LA Fitness, but if I wanted to add like an extra guest pass or like a guest pass onto my membership, like how much are we looking at?
So you're looking at about $25 additional monthly to have another guest onto the membership.
Okay.
We are running promotions though. That member that you want to add on wants their own membership. It will be actually be cheaper for the both of you.
Or what? Like if they get their own membership?
Yeah. So essentially, if they get their own membership, I can set it up and everything. It's gonna be. Let me check your membership real quick. Let me see how much you're paying. What's
Yeah.
your phone number that the account is under?
908-342-1494.
1494.
Yeah, 908-342-1494.
All right. So I see with your membership that you're paying $40 a month, nationwide access, all of that. So essentially, if you did want to get another party started, instead of paying about $60 a month, $65 a month, you could just have another member pay it. We have two different options, same exact access. They're gonna be different than the ones that we have online. It's the promotions that we're running. The first option is a one-time $25 enrollment, and it's gonna be a $40 a month. And then we have one more option, which is zero enrollment, and it's $45 a month. Both of these options are nationwide, and essentially, whichever option that works best for you, we're going to get you started over the phone as well.
Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, okay. So the first option is what? What can you repeat it again?
So it's a one-time $25 enrollment, and then it's $39.99 monthly. The second option is a zero enrollment, and then it's $44.99 monthly. They both come with the same nationwide access, all the amenities as well. Everything is included.
Okay, and this is for the it added on with the guest pass stuff too, right?
This is everything's added on, yeah. So it'll be a joint membership.
Okay. All right. Let me think about it, man, and then I'll give you another call. I just gotta check.
Yeah, give us a call. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so just call us back, speak to that person, and then if you do want to get started, we'll just do it over the phone, set you up with that QR code. So next time both of you come in, you just scan and you'll be all set, all right?
All right. Thank you, man.
No worries. Have a good one.
You too. All right. Yeah. He said so. So there's 25, and then yeah. So if we split the 45, uh, 45 divided by 2, that's like 22. Oh, this is a single membership. That's fucking retarded, bro. Oh, that's fucking retarded, bro. Yeah, all right, whatever. Fuck that. Yeah, that's fucking retarded. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking stupid, bro. Um, I could ask Crunch if you want to do Crunch guest pass. Bro, that shit doesn't even make a difference. Like, what the fuck? You're just paying for 2 memberships. He said it like as if it was like a discount or something. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll go 15-15. I don't mind doing that. Yo, did y'all niggas get banned from 24? Oh, just do UFC or something. Or LA. Literally just do UFC or LA. Bro, the UFC gym has a cold sauna and a hot sauna, which is kind of sick. Yeah. There's cold therapy and then there's like sauna, which is hot therapy. Yeah. Bro, I shoveled for like 4 hours yesterday and I woke up with a nasty headache. But bro, this snow like is gonna melt mad fast. All right, bro. I'm gonna call you later, bro. I got shit I gotta do. Just let me know if you figure out what gym you're gonna go to. If y'all do UFC, I might consider UFC too. Or LA. I already have LA, but yeah, UFC is pretty expensive, bro. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's around 40. Wait, yeah. Yeah, bro. It's kind of fucked. Yeah, yeah, they do a lot of bullshit, bro. Where are you going right now? Oh, Crunch, right? I'm fine with Crunch because nigga, I go in the morning, I don't really give a fuck. This nigga just wants a sauna, bro. I think that's what it is. All right, nigga. I'm gonna catch you. Peace. All right, Silver Roofing Solution.
Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Vishay Remodeling.
Thanks. Please stay on the line. I'm sorry, this person is.
This guy's not available. Boom, 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 boom.
Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Vishay Remodeling.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
Well,
Hey, what's up, man? My assistant Emma, she texted you about some remodeling jobs. Does that ring a bell?
sure.
Yeah, man. So I'm actually the owner of the company. We work with remodelers all across the US. We're not calling from Angie's or Thumbtack or Home Advisor. We're completely private and separate, man. I got about like 5 minutes here. I just wanted to give you a quick call, ask you a few questions, just get some context on your business, and then see if this is even something that even makes sense in the first place.
Sure.
Cool. So at the moment, like just to get like a bird's eye view, like where are you guys kind of at? Like how are you guys getting work and coming in right now?
However it comes in, door knocking or just word of mouth. That's about it.
Okay. Do you have like a door knocking team at the moment that's kind of out?
I mean, myself.
Okay. So it's just you or
Yeah.
okay. And at the moment, is there anyone else that that kind of goes out there or anyone else that kind of helps you out with that or and how often do you kind of like do that?
Um, I mean, a couple times a week. I mean, it's
Okay.
winter right now, so
Okay. I see. And besides door knocking, what else do you guys kind of do?
nothing. I don't pay for no ads or nothing.
Okay, I see. And with the door knocking thing that you have, so I guess that's your main source of traffic, correct?
Hmm.
Okay.
Right.
How long have you been doing door knocking for?
Couple of years.
And then on average, per week, how many estimates do you kind of get with that?
It's just hit or miss, honestly. Maybe like one a week.
One a week? Okay. And would you say these guys are like serious about the projects, or do you guys like, run into like a bunch of price shoppers?
Honestly, they're pretty serious leads because I mean you get face to face with them, so
Uh-huh.
pretty serious.
Okay, I see. All right, cool, cool, cool. And have you tried anything else in the past before, like any, Angie's or Home Advisor or anything like that?
Yeah,
And then how did
I
that
did
go?
not like it. I tried Yelp and I did not like it at all.
Whoa,
Waste
whoa,
of money.
what went wrong with Yelp? Like, what, did you get the phone number? Did these guys not pick up, or what kind of happened?
Yeah, I'm very positive they were just fake
Fake
leads.
numbers? Okay.
Yeah.
How long were you on Yelp for? Like, is this like recent thing or is this like,
Yeah, I was on there for quite a while, a couple months, 4 or 5 months.
okay, I see. Yeah, man. Okay, so right now, like the only reason why I'm asking you all these questions is because I try to work with contractors, one contractor per area, and contractors that kind of want to scale their business massively. So, I want to make sure this would bring you a real ROI because, if you're only trying to get 5 to 10K, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not worth your time. But, if your business revenue is somewhere around 20, 30K, and you want to add an extra 50K, add an extra 100K, this is kind of where our program kind of shines. So just to make sure, are you guys somewhere around like the 20, 30K range?
You're saying a month?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good month for sure. And we've been falling short of it, but that's definitely usually what we're at.
Okay. This is kind of off topic, man. You sound kind of young.
Yep.
Did you just start this company or
Yeah.
how long
Yeah.
has it been?
About a year and a half.
Okay. And then the only thing you've been starting off with is just door knocking.
Yeah.
Had you pass
Door
out?
knocking.
Do you have like flyers or cards that you pass out, t-shirts and stuff like that?
Yeah, a little bit. In my experience, that the flyers and stuff don't really work.
Uh-huh.
I've door knocked I worked for another company for quite a while, and I never got a single call back from a door knocker or from a flyer, like a door hanger, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And I probably passed out, I don't know, 50,000
Oh
door hangers.
shit. Wow.
So I personally don't do it for my business just because I don't want to pay for them, and then someone just sees it on their door and they throw it in the trash.
Yeah, it's like be a waste of money.
I'd rather them see my face, but yeah.
Yeah. So idealistically speaking, I know the sky's the limit, but within the next like what, 4 or 6 months, where do you kind of want to take the business in terms of revenue? Where do you kind of want to be at?
My goal is minimum like $1 million in revenue.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was selling for this other company, we did have a hailstorm to work off of, but just in my first year working with them, I did 750. So I don't know. I got like decently high expectations just for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like a one man team, but
I see.
yeah,
So what currently what you're around like 20K?
yeah, it's on the lower side for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you feel like is kind of like the main thing that's kind of like stopping you from like hitting those like scaling ultimately? Is it like what is it just
Getting the leads.
getting the leads? Okay.
Because when I get a hold of someone, I mean, I'm a small company. I offer premium products at a lower price than the competitor. It's a no brainer to
Right.
go with me. I mean, you're gonna get honestly. I put on better products than all the bigger companies because they're trying to price keep their margins high. So
Right.
it's pretty easy for me to win a bid. It's just like getting in front of those people and ultimately like door knocking sucks. Like I don't want to be doing that.
Bro,
So
let me tell you, I used to door knock for a company too. And I know what it's like. It's tedious. It's a tedious
yeah.
task. So what do you like wake up and like kind of get to door knocking every day or like how, you like give me like a rundown on what you kind of do to keep, things moving in the business.
Well, recently I started like I've been doing a lot of the like actual labor myself too.
Uh-huh.
Just because like without a storm here, there's been like a lot of small stuff like small roof repair, siding or stuff like that. But like obviously like full repairs, I have my crews ready to they're ready to work.
Mm-hmm.
But basically like if I gotta do a repair that day, I do a repair and then you door knock at 4 to 7 p.m. when people are off of work. So
Okay. I see. I see. And as your timeline goes, man, I'm like once you find a partner and a program that makes sense, like numbers wise, like how soon would you say you're like ready to like scale?
I was like I want to be going by this spring. Like my first month, I want like realistically probably like anywhere. It has to be above $50,000 in sales in
Okay.
a month.
In a month.
So
Okay.
that's I'm trying to take off.
Okay. Yeah, now is like a really good time, now is like when work, starts booming again, winter's over. But before I like kind of explain like, how our system works and stuff, like at the moment, like based off of like if we show you this and if it makes sense, like do you kind of have like funds aside right now to kind of start investing in something, or is this something you gotta kind of gotta plan out a bit?
Um, I would say both. It just depends on how much.
Okay.
But I also would like if it is kind of like a more significant amount, like I don't even know, like
Yeah.
over like $2,000 a month or something. I would definitely probably want to talk with my bank to like set up like basically like um just a loan to like grow the business basically.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of using my capital I already have for that, I just
Mm-hmm.
save because I need to save that for materials and other stuff too. I
Yeah.
can't just so yeah, I guess you heard it.
Yeah. Okay, so just to kind
Depends,
of
I guess.
okay, I see. Okay, so just to kind of like recap, so I guess the main thing is you want like a pipeline that's ready with qualified homeowners, just streamlined your way. I guess that's the main thing that's kind of stopping you from scaling.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just kind of break down our system and just so you get a better understanding on who we are, what we do, and all that type of stuff. So essentially, what we do is we book construction businesses, high quality appointments, right into your calendar. It's fully done for you. All you kind of got to do is open our app, see what estimates you have for the day, just go over and take care of them. So we don't share your leads or anything like that with anyone. So let me just kind of explain to you how this works, right? We have an AI software, and this AI software is able to hyper target specific audiences within your exact service area. So, right. So these guys are seeing your company work, your company reviews, your company history, all of that stuff. And these guys like opt in to work with you. Now, once these guys opt in, I'm not going to send them your way because the last thing I want, is for you to drive all the way out to a house and the guy's like half serious about the project. That would be super
Mhm.
inefficient. That would be like a waste of time. So, what we do is we actually pre-qualify every single person that comes your way. We pre-qualify them on their budget details, project details, when they want this project completed, all of that stuff to make sure they're actually serious. So, by the time these guys book into your calendar. So once we get the green light from their end, they're serious, they have the money, all of that stuff. You would let me know, hey, I'm available, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Whatever your schedule is, I'll make it. And these guys are able to schedule in directly into your calendar. So at that point, as soon as these guys schedule in, you get the notification on the app that you have an estimate for Wednesday, 5 o'clock, name, address, everything. And then our AI follow-up system constantly like reminds them that they have an appointment with you, and then from there at that point all you guys kind of do is just show up and just take care of it, seal the deal. So
Mhm.
based off of like what I just explained, is this something that kind of aligns with you?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what I can do, like usually on these calls, like before I even, um, get to the nitty-gritty, like I want to get to know you, I want to get to know the business, I want to get us to know each other. So I'd book like a meeting between me and you. We sit down, we talk. I show you the system so you actually understand the ins and outs and how it works. And then I show you the past results. And then from there, we cover pricing and all of that stuff. And if this is something that you like and it makes sense, you can move forward with it, or if it doesn't, it doesn't.
Right. I guess you like who would you have as an example to like one of your past clients or current clients or
Yeah. So on the call,
whatever?
yeah. So on the call, I'll basically run you through all of our current clients that are running, and I'll just basically kind of show you the results that they're getting and how the system works and all that stuff. So you could see it like right there on the call. And then after that, I'll show you all of our packages, our, features, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
And then from there, you can pick whatever one you like or whatever one you want to implement. And then from there, I'm able to customize the package, that fits your needs.
Okay. What market are you guys in
So
right now?
right now we can do remodeling. That's the main thing that's been booming for my guys recently. And then, but let me ask you, like, are you cool with remodeling or
I mean, my stuff is. I mean, when you say remodeling, you're more talking about interior. I'm guessing.
yeah, like kitchens, bathrooms.
Um, what I do is exterior.
Okay, so what,
So
like
siding,
siding,
gutters, roofing, framing,
framing? Okay, uh,
stuff like that. Windows, doors.
windows, doors. Okay, that's cool too. Do you guys do decks and stuff as well?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. 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 Yeah, we could do those as well. Usually, right now, for the winter is kind of why I kind of wanted to throw remodeling
Right.
out the way. But I mean, yeah, if you want to target like decks, siding, windows, doors, framings, we can do that. The same system applies because how it
Right.
works, once you see it, it's like psychology based. So yeah, before like when I booked this call in, do you have any business partners or anything like that?
No.
Okay, so it's just you. All right, so when would you be available? Like either today, tomorrow?
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Vishay Remodeling. Hey man, I think we got disconnected. Everything good? Okay. Hello?
Sorry, I don't know what happened to the call.
Yeah, like kind of bugged out. But yeah, man, like when are you good? Like either today, tomorrow?
Do you have time around like 9 a.m. tomorrow? 9:30?
Okay, let me see. What are you Central Time?
Yeah.
Central, so 9:30. What, that's like you're 1 hour behind, right? What is it, 3:30 for you?
Yep.
Okay, right now. So now I have 9:45 open. Your time for me that'd be like
Okay.
10:45 for me. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's your name, man?
Caden.
Caden? Okay. And what's a good company email for me to kind of just send our credentials and stuff your way?
Yeah. Hawkeye Roofing and Construction
Okay. Let me.
at Gmail.
Okay. Hawkeye Roofing.
Like HAW.
Okay. Like the bird.
Like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And then roofing and construction.
Okay, so Hawk EYE Roofing and Construction at Gmail.
Yep.
Okay, gmail.com. And this is a good phone number for me to, call you, text you, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you all of our website, company information, all that stuff. So before you even hop on this call, just go through all of our stuff, see what we've done for other guys in the past and all that stuff, just so you can get a better understanding. So once we hop on the call, we can get straight to business. All right, so I'm gonna send everything your way. You should get like an SMS text and everything sent to your email in just a second. You should see it pop up. Just go ahead and confirm that for me when you see it. I
Yeah.
just sent it through.
So.
But bro, you sound pretty young. Like, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
24.
Oh wow, you're like my age.
Yeah.
All right, I just sent it. You see it?
Yep. I see it in my my text message.
Okay. All right. Sounds good, bro. So, make sure you watch our stuff, see what we have got going on, and yeah, man. Do you have any other questions for me before I let you go?
I'll hold them for tomorrow after I see everything and anything comes up.
All right. Sounds good, bro. I guess we'll talk tomorrow morning. All right.
Yep.
All right.
See ya.
See ya, man. Take care. Bye. Another setting called properly conducted. That's how you do it, boys. I got 2 done. Where we at? 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 I got 2 phones over the. I got 2 phones over the bitches. I got 2 phones. I got 2. All right, that's so cringe, bro. Okay, I gotta stop doing that. Ooh, it's kind of cold. I think you guys get the gist, bro. I think you guys get the gist. So I'm gonna end this live stream. It's like 2 hours long. It's just long as fuck.